Many parents are now fully immersed in virtual learning while also having to work from home at the same time. So Jordan's standing by trying to find out how to balance it all.
That's right. We're here with Amanda Gibbs. Gibson, you've been on our show before. You are a licensed clinical social worker. So you're here to talk about that sort of work balance life, because many parents are now at home trying to do distance learning with some of their kids, but they're also working at the same time, and it can cause a lot of emotional stress, physical stress. What can you say about trying to get everything in balance with that?
Hi, thank you so much for having me on again. I think the biggest thing is to really be able to manage your own emotions as a parent and also empower your children as well. I think a lot of conflicts happen when an emotional flood happens, and that's like, what we might say is a meltdown or a tantrum, and adults can have those too. And if we stay in that activated state and we try to talk to our child about distance learning or managing all of these multiple priorities, we're not going to be very effective. So what I like to recommend is that a family establishes a well-being corner, a place to go and self-soothe when they get emotionally flooded. Take that 15 to 20 minutes away. Either a parent can call for it or the child can also. And then come back and repair and rejoin in relationship and talk about what happened with your emotions and feelings. I also want to encourage parents to learn more about social emotional learning. I like to recommend Mark Brackett's work. We've got a link in the show notes for that, because it's really important that we learn how to talk about the emotions. No one knows how to do this. This is unprecedented, and we can't have unrealistic expectations on ourselves or our children.
I have a question for you, and I guess it's from my own personal experience, but a lot of parents will have intermediate students in middle school or high school. What happens if you're a child and you have a parent that kind of gets off? What's the best approach for us to take? Do we try to calm mom and dad down, or do we just kind of get them out of let them have their own space?
What are you asking? Can the kids do?
Yeah, is there, or even if a parent, or if you're, a couple and you have your partner and you notice that they're kind of getting, into that space there, do you try to calm them down, or do you just automatically just step back and let them go?
So that's a great question, because this managing emotional flooding, taking a time out and coming back and repairing and rejoining is important in any relationship that we have. So what I like to encourage either couples or parents and children is to find a sign, either a hand motion or an actual statement that says, I'm getting really flooded or overwhelmed right now and I need to take some space. And that when someone says that, it really needs to be honored, and you really need to give them space.
And then you get that sort of mutual understanding and respect, and then you can step back, collect yourself, and continue to move forward. And like you mentioned, Amanda, this is a time where no one's really dealt with before, so we're going through a lot of different things. What's the best way if someone's watching at home that they think, this might be the time now, after 6 months of the lockdown, I need help. What's the best way? Where can people go?
That's also a great question. A lot of therapists are offering telehealth, which is online counseling, very much similar to the way that we're talking. You can go to our website, counselingcolab.com, and we have therapists that specialize in working with children, families, teens, adults. We all need support right now. I think everyone's really suffering from a lot of low-grade depression and anxiety, and we really need that help. Even therapists do as well, and teachers.
Absolutely. I mean, we're all, like they say, we're all in this together, and we're all sort of trying to maneuver and manage our own emotions each day at a time. So Amanda, thank you so much again. She's located right here in Sacramento, so if you'd like to give her a call, and other licensed therapists out there, they are definitely here to help all of us get into a good space and communicate a whole lot better. So thank you, Amanda. We appreciate you being here with us. All right.
Thank you.